Hi there, and welcome to TimeBlazr Tuesday, my weekly video with business feng shui, business astrology, and favorable timing tips with the TimeBlazr. I'm business feng shui master Kathleen, and this week I'm starting a four-part series to help you get ready for the year of the pig that begins February 3rd, 2019. And if you're watching near the time of this recording, then you have about 3 months, it's November right now, to finish up the year of the dog and lay the groundwork for 2019. Each week, I'm going to cover 3 animals of the Zodiac and what's still available right now for you to work on, and more importantly, what to get prepared for. So we don't want to just like, oh, here comes the year and then I need to start acting in a certain way. That's really the beauty of business astrology, having a plan to know when, where, and how to make your best moves. And that's the purpose of this series. So do you need to hurry up and get things done because of something that's in your chart? Or do you need to wait till February 4th, 2019 to do some research and development to hit the ground running once the new year of the Earth Pig begins? Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to go through every single animal in detail. I have a full day workshop in January to prepare for that, but I'm going to give you some key highlights of each of the 12 animals, 3 per each week of the series, so that you can really make the best of this time. Now, I want you to discover, all of these details, obviously, and I invite you to come to my annual event. But for now, let's start with the first 3. I'm going to start talking this week about the pig, the rat, and the ox. So actually, what I want you to do is go download your chart. That's the first thing you're going to want to do to follow along to see which animals you have in your chart. Go to freebusinessastrology.com and download that chart. So once you download that chart, every chart is going to have 4 pillars in it: the year of birth, month of birth, day of birth, and hour of birth. And each of those means something. So when I'm talking about one of these animals, the pig or the ox or the rat, I want you to know where it's located. Now, some of you may have more than one rat or more than one pig, or you may have a tiger. I'm going to talk about that in an upcoming video. But we're just going to right now see if you have one of these 3 animals in the year of birth, which is about your branding and marketing, your social circles. This is about your social media, how well you're going to be doing with that, or currently doing well with that. Or if it's about the month of birth, is it about your character? Is it about your career? What you're best suited at? Your day of birth, that's going to be about your partnerships. Now, I realize some of you may not know your hour of birth. Hopefully you can find it on a birth certificate or ask a surviving relative about this. But if you don't worry. You at least know 3/4 or 75% what may be happening for you in the following year. So let's get started. All right, we're going to start out with the pig because it's the year of the pig coming up, right? So what we're going to want to do is look at what's happening in 2018 and then also what we should look for in 2019. Now, the pig fortunately had some really great stuff going on in 18. And it's got even better stuff in 2019. And then also below, I'm going to give you the month at a glance of what the TimeBlazr has to say about the following year. So as you can see, it's got some nice green colors. Green means go. There's a lot more that goes with the TimeBlazr, but that's for another video. So anyway, 2018, what I would say for you to do is, there's some great opportunities coming your way, especially from a male mentor, coach, or colleague. And you should have enjoyed a lot of happiness in your life. Now, other animals may have influenced otherwise, but it should have been a very good year for you to enjoy relationships. So there's still 3 or 4 months left in the year of the dog. And if you have not experienced some of that, I think it's time to push the needle a little bit and start searching for some good opportunities and relationships and find some happy times. With maybe the holidays coming up, that's a good opportunity to share some of those experiences. In 2019, though, let's jump over to the next year. This is how I want you to start preparing. Now, the pig has a really special opportunity in 2019 to shine and to find some recognition and even some fame. So, what are you working on right now that you're willing to show the world about and be very expressive about next year? And if it isn't something that you're currently thinking about, I'm telling you, these years go by very quickly. So, what can you be working on to help your 2019 to be incredible? But I do have to warn you that the pig also has a challenging energy called the Grand Duke. So you need to take a little bit of caution here because you might incur some obstacles. And so, that's where, the annual feng shui, which is beyond what we're going to be talking about today, but that's where we're going to want to, look at, certain directions that can either help us or harm us in 2019. So from a TimeBlazr perspective, as you can see, the month of November, starting on the 7th, the Chinese calendar is a little bit different than the Western calendar. So it starts on the 7th and is going to, go into the month of November. But the month of November is the pig month. So people who can really benefit from the month of the pig are people who also have tigers, rabbits, and goats along with pigs. They can enjoy this month quite a bit. People who should take caution, if you have a snake in your chart, then we need to make sure that we're using the right days and the right times. So that's something that you may want to think about. Now, moving on to the rats, let's talk about the rats. And the rats have kind of the reverse of what the pig did. They've got a little bit more going for them this year than they do next year, but still good. Let's not get too excited. But the rats had really good opportunities for some money. So wherever there was some opportunities financially to be looked at, I really want you to look at the past year. If they haven't come to fruition, you got 3 or 4 months left again, 3 months left again to capitalize on this energy. Do not let this energy run out without making the best use of it, because I'm telling you, when it's gone, it's gone. So let's look at your P&L. Let's look at some of the opportunities. Let's look at your invoicing that you may not have tidied up. This is where I want you to strategize about how we can get some money in the coffers and make that prosperity needle move in a positive direction for you. In 2019, still good. You're going to have a lot of helping hands in 2019 to help you move forward in your business. So what I'd like you to start listening for is, can I help you? Or do you need any help? And what is your logical answer? Of course, yes, thank you. Even if you don't know what it is that you're going to be saying yes to about that help, just say yes. I'm sure you can find something to either offload, delegate, so you have more time to do the things that you love and want to do. So that's where I would really like you to think about how you can help yourself. Now, you also have a particular relationship energy coming your way in 2019, but it's not one of those like, woohoo, I'm, like falling in love with my soulmate, because it's probably not a real clean boundaries, let's put it that way, AKA affair. It's more of like something that probably shouldn't be happening. So be really cautious about, a roving eye or somebody roving their eye at you, that, just make sure you're not tarnishing your reputation, because this is something that could last a lifetime. So just say no to that, but yes to help. So just be careful about what you're saying yes to when they say, can I help you? But let's talk about the TimeBlazr very quickly. As you can see, the TimeBlazr, the month of the rat, is December. And that we've got some really nice energies still happening for this year, and then also for next year as well, starting on the 6th in 18 and on the 7th, because this is calculated it's different every single year. But what I want to tell you is that the dragons, the monkeys, as well as the rats, have some real good opportunities, as well as oxen. So if you got an ox in your chart, that's absolutely what's going to help you in 2018 and 19 as well. But if you have a horse in your chart, depending on where it shows up, remember, is it year, month, day, or hour? That's the area that will affect you, as well as those positive animals. But if you have a horse in your chart, then that's where it can start having, a little bit of challenges. So we want to avoid those challenges, and we can absolutely figure those out by using the right day, right time to do the right action. More on TimeBlazr in other videos. Okay. Now, here's a big shift for the ox, and this is where, what can I do this year to finish up a great year so it, goes over into 2019 so it's not as rough. So as you can see, we've got 3 great things happening for the ox in 2018, but 2019, the energy dips a little bit for you, my friends. So this is where I can tell you in 2018, if you haven't come in contact with a female mentor, a coach, a colleague, or even a female of influence, it may not be even somebody that you hire, but it's, a woman of influence that can help you move forward in your career and life. So what I'd like you to do is see where that might still be possible for you in the next 3 months, as well as you had a really nice either academic star, if you will, or energy. But basically what this is saying is that you had a great opportunity to learn a new skill. This could be for personal development. It could be business. It could be, oh my gosh, I'm going to learn how to really market for myself, or, learn a new, software or something like that. This is where you can really make a huge impact in your life that can last a lifetime. So it's still, 3 months is a long time if you think about it, with, online courses and things like that you can dive into. Please do something to better yourself, because learning something today is going to make the rest of your life better, easier, and happier. So, who doesn't want that, right? Okay, so in 2019, as you see, we've got a sort of a lone star working for you, but it's a good one. So we shouldn't discount that. So if you're purchasing a property or real estate, 2019, it's gonna be a great year for you. So you are gonna have to be a little bit creative, because the trend is that, real estate is gonna start taking a little bit of a not plateau, where it looks like we're going to see some adjustments there as far as, how real estate is trending down. So you're going to have to be creative about your purchase, like when to buy. The TimeBlazr certainly can help you on that. And, since it is trending down, like what is the best that you can buy in 2019? You don't want to buy at the top, but, when would be the good time to jump into that if you are looking at that? So finding the right timing and associating yourself with a savvy realtor to help you buy at the right time is certainly going to be the good and wise choice there. And so let's look at the TimeBlazr calendar. In 2000, always, it's basically January, which is always the last month of the of the Chinese year, if you will. It's not December like in the Western calendar. So it is that opportunity to kind of really finish up anything that you're going to try to do before you jump into that new year. So it's a great opportunity to, really see what can happen in the, with your best efforts. And there were some choices there that what you should do in 2018 before you jump into 2019. So what is it about 2018 that can help you, maybe asking that female influencer, do you know a property, or, like that kind of thing that they can help you with, as well as maybe some investments, because you may not have the money, but other people do. But investing in the OPM, that might be something you want to look at, other people's money to invest. And then looking at the time TimeBlazr, January is that month, and so it's going to be great for the rats, the snakes, even roosters. If you have those in your charts, these are great ones to be looking at. But the goats are the people that are going to have to just watch out a little bit for the month of January. So okay, so there you have it. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about the monkeys, goats, and horses. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like the content. Subscribe to my channel and click that little bell to be notified when a new video comes up. And then for daily TimeBlazr tips, like and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn at TimeBlazr. And then all the links will be in the description below, so you don't have to worry about trying to write all those down right now. But I do thank you for stopping by today. Tune in next Tuesday and every Tuesday for a dose of TimeBlazr Tuesday for feng shui, astrology, and favorable timing tips. And if you're interested in coming to the full-length Earth Pig, there's a link right there on the screen that you can click on to purchase tickets for all of everything that's going to go on about the astrology, feng shui, and TimeBlazr timing for 2019. So that's it for today. See you next time. And until then, may good chi follow.